Welcome to the Double O Podcast. I'm your host, Pennywise TV. My co-host, Unknown Skills. I got distracted by your name. Where we have your opposing opinions. We have a few topics for you guys, as always. We're going to talk a little bit more about Vigilantes. I finally got to watch the anime that everyone's talking about.
Everyone.
Okay. I was capping. I was capping for the pod. So, Vigilantes, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. And then we have top 3 romance animes with some honorable mentions. And then finally, Dandadan Season 1. Finally got the round to watching it. Took me like 4 months. Alright, so let's talk about Vigilantes. You said last time you were describing the main character's power slide. And, you know, I texted you too after the first episode. Remember what I told you?
Yeah, he said it was so ass that it's funny.
It's so ass that it's good. Yeah. And I'm 3 episodes in. I honestly can't tell if it is a gag anime or not. Like, there is a plot for sure. The first thing I want to add on to Vigilantes is, I know you don't care about animation and stuff like that. Sometimes you can't tell the difference, but the art and animation is very, very different from the original anime. Don't expect it to be anything like My Hero Academia in terms of art or animation. Looks a lot different. And even the story, don't expect the story to be like My Hero Academia. The main characters, the main cast, their powers are not amazing at all. What's the one dude with the grapes on his head? I think he has better powers than the main cast.
I don't know what he is. What's his name? But he's a funny guy.
Oh yeah, this anime is heavy on the comedy. I don't know what's funnier, like how goofy it is. I think how goofy it is. So yeah, that's my opinion on Vigilantes. That's my first impressions.
All right. Since we're asking me, because my first impressions are what really matter, I'd say it was dog water. It's a cool watch though. Let me not shit on it. It's all right. It's not something that I jumped out of my seat, or it's not something that I like, I gotta watch the next episode. Like, I watched 1 episode and never seen it again. It's not that I didn't want to watch it, it's just that I've never seen it again. I've actually been watching Plunderer again. Now I'm on like episode 14, 15 now. So I just gotta suffer 10 more episodes to finish it.
Okay, man. Let us know what you think.
I think
has it gotten any better?
I think it's gonna be a failed anime. I think it's gonna be a gag, like you said. I think it's just they're just putting something out there for the My Hero Academia fans, and they're just gonna let everyone down. If you are a My Hero Academia fan, it didn't give me what season 1 of My Hero Academia gave me. It didn't give me the thrills.
You're talking about Vigilantes?
Yeah.
First episode.
The first episode doesn't compare to anything in the anime of My Hero Academia. They're uncomparable, actually. I'm just gonna say it was dog water, and it made me sleepy. I don't want to say no more about it, other than I didn't think it was the best first episode, but I'm gonna watch some more to, get more of a taste. But it's giving me Sakamoto days, where I watched 1 episode and then never went back.
It is markedly better than My Hero Vigilantes. Sakamoto Days is better, for sure. First 3 episodes of Sakamoto Days, actually all the episodes is better than My Hero Vigilantes. The first 3 episodes of both animes.
Hey, matter of fact, while we're talking about this, it just came to my attention. One of the viewers brought it to my attention. Did you see what the Switch cost was? Because it went on pre-order and it sold out. Did you see how much it cost?
No.
Go ahead and look it up, buddy. Go ahead, take a look.
Let me check out this fake news. Nintendo Switch 2.
Make sure you let the viewers know how much the Nintendo Switch 2 costs.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Stores, both selling. Blah, blah, blah.
Come on, give me the price. We're going over the price. How much is it?
Let me see here. 450. Okay.
450.
You got it, bro. You got it.
There it is.
You got it, bro. Hold on. Let me ask Google AI.
All right, let's go ahead and get back to the stream.
All right, you got it.
Thank you. All right. I sent you a text message of the anime you're going to watch.
Why would you text me this anime? What is this? Hold on. I think you sent me something else.
I sent you other anime. That's part of my list that we're gonna speak about. But you're gonna watch the screenshot anime I sent you. 5 full episodes, and then we're gonna talk about it in the next podcast.
This is the anime, The Cult Silver Servants.
Yeah.
You already seen this.
Yes, I have.
Why did you recommend me this?
You're gonna find out.
This must be the worst anime ever.
You're gonna find out once you watch the first 5 episodes. All right, chat. He's about to post it up so you guys can see what he's about to watch.
And we're gonna confirm the price after the podcast. We're gonna confirm. I'm just gonna double check. Just gonna double check, man, because I don't
know. Chat. Hey, about to fold that bit no yoga mat. Hey, but yeah, you about to have a good time, man. All right,
hey,
what we got?
I do recommend Vigilantes though. I don't think it's gonna be the best anime of the season, but it is an entertaining watch for how bad it is. So let's go on to best romance.
Chat.
Let's go to top 3 best romance animes. And when we say top 3 romance animes, these are the top 3 romance animes that we have seen. We haven't seen every top romance anime that ever existed. So,
all right, I'll take it from here. Ooh, so for my top 3, I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with Darling in the France. Have you seen that one?
I didn't finish. Are they in mechs?
Yes.
Okay.
I like that one, and I give it the first because of the good plot and the story. It just shows how basically a boy falling in love with the girl, and the people not liking her because she has horns and she's like not human. But bro doesn't care about none of that. He's just showing his love for her and being there, and basically, like, to work together, she takes people's life forms. Bro does not care that she has to take part of his life. And like, that's if you're letting someone low-key siphon off your health because you love them, I don't know what other type of love there is. What type of bond is deeper than that? Allowing someone to kill you because you want to be with them? That's definitely crazy, but
it is.
It's love. It's love.
I don't know, man.
I liked it, especially for the story. The next one I got coming in at number 2 is Beastars. Beastars is a good, wild anime. Have you seen Beastars?
Yeah. How many seasons is that? I'm pretty sure.
2 seasons. I think they're about to make a 3rd season.
I definitely didn't see the last season. I basically seen up into where he got into the fight with the big bad, and then something happened to old boy's foot. That's why I don't know if that was season 1 or season 2 though. I can't remember.
Probably season 2, but who knows? All I know is that's my number 2 because it's a whole carnivore falling in love with a herbivore. And people are like, yo, you can't do that. You can't fall in love with someone who you possibly eat. A wolf and a bunny? Like, bro eats meat.
You know how crazy that is? Like, yes, do you know how crazy it is? That's like
love.
You can't compare that to real life. Bro, that's how crazy it is.
Bro starved himself to be with the love of his life. He gave up meat. He found substitutes. Bro's drooling and his eyes turning red. He's about to turn demon mode. But he sees her and she just takes all his pain and suffering away. That's love, man. That's love right there. And for my number 3,
I don't know if that's what happened. Did you not watch the first episode?
Yeah, I mean he did scratch her, but he gave up meat to be her.
Yeah. Did you watch the second season?
Yeah.
You watched you're up to date with the anime?
Yeah, unless they just released the 3rd season, I'm up to date.
You might be past me because I read some of the manga past that too. You might be past me.
The next one I got for my 3rd is the quintessential quintuplets. It's basically 5 girls that they're pretty cool, but they're quintuplets, basically twins. They all look the same, but they all have their own style. They're rich, so their dad and family's not really around most of the time, and somebody hires a tutor. They all fall in love with that tutor.
There's a guy.
Yeah, there's a guy. And he takes them out on different dates, and it's just, I can't really remember it, but I know I watched all of season 1 and season 2 and have been waiting for season 3. It's a good watch. It's a nice little time burner. You turn it on, it's like a slice of life. You're just watching oh, this is crazy. It could happen, but wow. They all fall in love with him, man. And one of them, sometimes when twins talk to people, they try to act like the person who they think you're in love with. But bro could tell all 5 of them. He knew the different ones and who they were. So that just made it good.
I just not realized. So they all look the same.
Yeah, but they just have their different parts, different hair color, different outfits they would wear.
Now, how old are these girls?
They're all probably teenagers. They're all they're either in college or they're in late high school. But I don't know, because in Japan, they probably do a lot of field trips. When I was in high school, I didn't do any field trips. They do field trips over there in the show that I was watching, and going different places and staying the night different places. And yeah.
That's your number 3, huh? Quintessential triplets, she said?
Quintuplets.
Okay.
And I have an honorable mention, which I low-key put above all 3, but it's a movie. It's one of my favorite anime movies. It's called A Silent Voice. Have you heard of it?
I believe I've seen it.
By the way, guys, it's a great anime movie. Check it out. It's called A Silent Voice. It's basically a deaf girl who it starts off. They're in middle school and she's getting bullied by all the classmates because she's deaf. But there's one boy who stands out. He just bullies her the most. He's a big bully. Anyway, one day she gets hurt or she does something to hurt herself and leave. And the parents send a note to the school hey, why is my daughter getting bullied? For what? Being deaf? And all the kids blame the boy because he was the biggest bully. But actually everyone bullied her. And fast forward, dude sees her later in life and he realizes he feels bad, Like, hey, I bullied this deaf girl, and he tries to take care. He tries to talk to her, spend time with her, and he realizes that she's actually a great woman. And as he slowly falls in love with her, things start to change. Can't really give you guys any more details because I'd be giving the movie away, but it's a great movie. I'd say it's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I highly enjoyed the movie. It's got it's good, it's sadness, it's happiness. Is yeah. I'd watch it. You know, I'm actually gonna probably watch it again tonight. But I haven't seen that movie in maybe 2 years.
Have you seen Your Name?
Your Name? Probably, but probably not.
Yeah, I can't remember much of either.
All right,
So,
those are my three.
okay. Well, I got three, and I'm not so surprised we had one of those in there. So, number one or number two?
What you gonna start off with? Why don't you just start in order?
Yeah,
Or you can start
because
from the bottom.
I had
You go
one.
from 3, 2, 1.
I had one at one, but I don't know if I should have the two at one or the two at two. I don't know what's better. I'm gonna just since I haven't watched the latest season of Beastars, I'm gonna just keep Beastars at two. And I'll go ahead and just start off with Beastars. So that's my number two. You already explained the plot of Beastars, and yeah, I love the love triangle as well. It's not a straight on male lead and female lead that like each other. It's a third person in the mix. I don't know how that ends up in the future, and I'm interested to see how that pans out for them. So number two is Beastars. Number three, I'll get my number one last. Number three is Money Girl Senpai. Did you see that anime?
Money Girl Senpai?
I would believe it's called Rascal Does Not Dream of something.
Is that girl in a bunny outfit?
Yeah.
No, I have not seen it.
Well, it has some supernatural elements to it. And it's basically the plot is this guy sees, well, I don't know if I can say that because it's going to spoil some of it. I'll just say there's some supernatural elements to Bunny Girl Senpai. And it's a good 12 episode watch. Not sure if they're going to have a second season, but it was a good 12 episodes that explored like 3 or 4 arcs. So, I'll say my number one. I'll just say my number one right now. Have you seen Clanad?
Yes.
Yes, I have Clanad as my number one. I love how it explored love, it explored loss, and just the main character, how you have to deal with that loss. And then there's also the alternative storylines as well that explores like what ifs, like if he were to go after like different girls in the anime, like how life would look if he went out with a certain person. So they have like alternative storylines like that as well, which I like. So 2 episodes, 2 seasons of goodness in Clanad, about 25 episodes each, I believe. So now I'll give my honorable mentions. Wolf and Spice had a very strong start. Every episode was very well written. Only reason it didn't make the list is because I never finished it. Watched about 15 episodes. I may in the future go back to it because it was a very good quality romance anime. Number 2, honorable mention, Kami-sama Hajime Mashite. Have you heard of that before?
No.
It's a little bit older anime, probably like 2015, something like that. Had at least 3 seasons. It's very similar to Inuyasha, where there's a fox demon that's in love with a human girl, and they have their little adventures and stuff like that. Don't remember it too much, but I do remember it left a mark in my heart. So,
Okay.
number 3, there's this one scene that I always see in anime that always comes to mind. So, and then my last honorable mention is Violet Evergarden. Did you see that one?
I have not, but it's queued up.
It needs to be, because that is is the perfect anime. There's no flaws in it, and I can't really explain too much about the plot because it's gonna really spoil it. So I'll just leave it as it's a good story about a female lead that is trying to discover what love is. That's all I'll say. Those are my romance anime.
I actually have 2 more honorable mentions.
Let's
Now
hear.
that you mention it, I do highly recommend Inuyasha. That was a good show back in the day. That Inuyasha had mad love for Kagome. I'm hoping that's her name because I have not seen this anime in over 20 years. 20 years. But I remember a lot of these episodes like it was yesterday. He was mad in love with her, and he was a demon. And yeah, he gave up a lot. But yeah, that's a good romance. But one of my top romances right now, it's low key in my top 3 right now. I might put it over the quintuplets because I do enjoy Dandadan. I
That's a
think
romance?
it's a romance comedy, everything. If you watched it, if you understood what I was understanding, the main characters, which is revolving around 2 people, they are in love without knowing it. They really like each other. The way they think about each other, the way that I was watching the show, I was like, this is I remember these type of crushes. I remember liking this girl, and I'm just wondering like, who does she like? And I'm hoping that she likes me. And if I see her with somebody else, I'm like, oh fuck, man, did I lose my chance? Like, like no, like all of that. Me watching this, I thought it was cute. I thought it reminding me of real life, some real life situations, and like it's real. I like the love, the romance that they have between each other. They do really like each other, and I'm over here on the edge, hoping that they date. I'm over here like, please, just tell her that you love her. Tell him that you want to be with him, please. Like I really want them to get together so badly. That's how much I like it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna put it as my number 3 right now, above quintuplets. So we've got Darling in the France, Beastars, and Dandadan. If season 2 comes out and shows me something that I really want to see, it might actually go up to number 1.
Dandadan.
Yep.
I think I've seen that in one of the lists too. Shall we head into our final topic?
All right, let's go. This time it's you take the lead.
Let's see. So Dandadan. I just finished Dandadan. It took me like 4 months to finish. I really had to force myself to watch it.
Force. Let's not say force.
Yeah, because it's just. I was expecting a lot more, like the way like people was hyping Dandadan up. Don't get me wrong, it's a great anime.
Don't you remember what I told you? If you're watching it and expecting what people say about it, it's just gonna ruin the anime for you. That's what I told you about Sakamoto Days. Because Sakamoto Days, I heard so much great things about it. The first episode threw me off. I'm like, this what this first episode is not giving like this is gonna be one of the great animes. Like this first episode's mid at best. It's not a bad episode, but it's mid for the first episode. It's not jaw
Yeah,
dropping. I would have never watched Sakamoto Days if me and you didn't talk about it. Never.
yeah. I definitely enjoyed Psychomotor Days over Dandadan for sure. I mean, Dandadan has things that are different, obviously. The romance, the relationship part. The comedy is
What
alright.
did you get for it? So the comedy was mid for you.
I wasn't laughing that hard. It was supposed to be
You're not
funny,
e-
right?
You're not easy. You're not an easy person to make laugh.
I mean, I thought Spy Family was hilarious.
Spy Family has a lot of funny moments.
I think Mob Psycho is funnier.
Mob Psycho has some funny moments, but I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't. I don't really feel like Dandadan was made for a comedy because it didn't have me laughing. I'm low key putting in more of a romance, just with a bunch of wonky shit going on.
Not just romance. It's definitely a romance comedy. Hold on. Let me Google this. Action, comedy, supernatural. That sounds about right. It's about the same genre as Mob Psycho. A little bit of action, comedy, supernatural. Wait, what? No, it's definitely a romance for sure. Definitely a romance genre. I think the romance is alright. It's nothing special. Especially like he wasn't even hold on. He wasn't even aware that she was cute in like episode 5. She was like, wait a minute, she's cute? Wait,
Yeah, it
wait.
definitely says it says action drama romance.
Oh, what's that?
This is on Crunchyroll.
I was looking on my anime list.
I'm about to say when you said that, I was like, "There's definitely romance in here."
But yeah, I think the second season will be a little bit better when they dive into the romance more. Spoilers, by the way, for the season 1. We'll put spoilers. I didn't like that one guy. What was his name? The last
Her
dude
cousin.
that her childhood friend. I found him to be really, really annoying. And I normally don't find anime characters annoying, but he
Do you
admit
want to? When we tell you why you found him annoying,
why?
because you were low key rooting for Okuran too.
No,
You were low key wanting him to just be with her and just be them two. And then this third guy pops up out of nowhere, just doing dumb shit, and you like move, like let my bro get off my bro's dick, like stop cock blocking. That's all we saw was cock blocking. Tell me you didn't want to just see Okuran and the girl. Tell me, just go ahead and say you didn't, and then I'll just say everything I'm saying is just false.
say Okuran what?
I don't know the girl's name. The main character.
Oh,
the
yeah, I
girl's name. Do
said.
you know this? Yeah.
Yeah, I said.
Tell me you weren't rooting for them two to get together.
Yeah,
You.
but
And then this third person comes up and he just big block sign is just it annoys you. You want to see these two people prevail.
so that wasn't why I found him annoying.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
Let's hear your bullshit answer.
He's just annoying because he's just annoying.
What makes him annoying?
Everything that he says, like literally almost everything that he says. Now, when I was watching this anime, this is what I was actually thinking. At first, I seen this dude. Oh man, he looks so much better than Ken. He's a threat now. Got a third player. And then when he started acting goofy, I was like, oh man, this dude's annoying. And then, like, I was like, yeah, Ken has nothing to worry about. Like, he's chilling. Like, this is not competition at all. So I don't feel threatened by this guy at all. He's a goofball.
If I was to give my opinion on the show, it's a great show. I liked it. It's a lot different I enjoyed the romance. I enjoyed the plot and the story, even though it gets a little wonky. You're like, what's going on? And it's like, it's not the best plot,
Is there a
but
plot?
it's not. Yeah. There's a plot,
What's the
and
plot?
it's not. It's a spoiler.
So there's no plot.
There's a plot, but it's going to spoil.
There's no plot yet.
There is a plot. They have a goal that they need to complete, and is telling you what you got to do to reach there. It's part of the story. You know what it is. You know what they're trying to contain, what they're trying to go get. It's literally the plot.
I forget. Did he get his second ball? Not yet.
Not. Spoiler alert.
We already said spoilers. I hope that's not the whole second season. Him trying to get his ball back.
I liked it. I can't wait for to see what happens. The second season is going to start off with them at her friend's house, trying to I forgot what you call it, but get rid of the demons, the ghosts.
Yeah. That ended so abruptly. Like
Cliffhanger.
It felt like there should have been like another episode there. That's what it felt like.
You think we're gonna get a season 1, part 2?
What do you mean?
Of Dandadan.
A season 1, part 2? What?
Yeah, because how abruptly it ended. It didn't end in a way that it starts off season 2. It's literally going to start off with the same plot, same story, and it's just like it's not going. It's season 2 is different from season 1. New story, new characters.
I mean, season 2 is going to start off exactly where we left off in season 1. It's going to be similar to Windbreaker. It's going to just pick off where we left off in season 1.
I wouldn't name that season 2, but I mean, that's how it's going to be.
That's what it's called. They probably didn't have enough time to do more episodes.
But yeah, overall, I say you guys should definitely watch it. Dandadan is a good watch, especially that intro. That intro smacks.
I wonder when this manga was written.
Which one?
Dandadan.
Dandadan, 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 dandadan.
It's serialized since 2001, so it's fairly new. I feel like it's after watching season 1, the story is okay. I actually don't think there's much story there. And everything was just like hastily put together. I feel like introduce this character and then introduce this character just out of nowhere. I don't know. It's not my favorite. And compared to Mob Psycho, Mob Psycho's up here. Dandadan is like right here.
Mob Psycho was a good story though.
Very good story. I wish I had watched Dandadan earlier.
So you remember everything that happened?
So I wouldn't feel so disappointed after waiting this long to watch an anime that I thought was going to be better.
Goodness. Don't worry, you got more disappointment coming after you watch that anime I sent you.
Yeah, that's going to be on the back burner for sure.
Yeah, it's not part of the deal, my brother. We made a deal, and I'm going to hold you to it. You must honor.
I'm going to watch it eventually.
No. We didn't say no eventually. We agreed to watch it right away, whichever anime of our choosing.
We definitely didn't say right away. We gave no time frame.
Let's not renege on this.
Find the clip. Find me the clip.
Let's not renege.
Find me the clip.
I'm gonna chat. Is this showing you that Pennywise is not a man of his word? He likes to squiggle out of deals, try to find loopholes because he's not a. I don't think that's Pennywise that we know. I'm pretty sure he's a man of his word, a great gamer, and a good streamer, and he has good faith. So let's make sure he follows this deal in good faith. 5 episodes. I'll give you to the end of the podcast. I'll give it to you the next podcast because we're going to talk about it.
No,
Talk
like I
about it.
said, no, we gave no time frame.
We definitely said we'll be able to talk about it on podcast, though.
I don't remember that either.
It's okay. You done. You're
Find the
you're
clip.
being a piece of giant turd right now.
I mean, find the clip, or it didn't
What's
happen.
today? We got 7 days into the next podcast. I'm gonna expect you 7 days from now to watch this 5 episodes. 20
You
minutes.
must be out of your mind, bro. You must be out of your mind, bro.
Chat. I hope you guys hear. I hope you hear this man. He's trying to He's trying to do a bad deal in bad faith.
Never that. Never that. I will probably watch it after I catch up on all the other anime that I need to catch up on. Because I just finished Dandadan, okay?
Listen. We have a podcast next week. We have a chat. We have people we have to talk to about this. We need to let them know. And then chat. Once you watch this, if you guys can give us another bet, we definitely will think about some other things. But we have lots of opposing opinions.
We're not going to make this a regular thing.
Chat. I hope they make another one. But do you have anything else to say?
On to the next. I hope Dandadan season 2. I mean, I don't expect much out of it. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, this is closing statements. Yeah, I want to double back on Silent Voice. You guys should definitely watch A Silent Voice. It is a great anime movie.
And I am probably gonna pick back up Tokyo Avengers and probably Bleach. Finish those out. Nah, I'll start off one anime per week. Knock it all out at once. I think I'm Plat 3 now on Marvel Rivals. I've been grinding on there.
3?
Yeah.
What does it go to?
I want to say one above all. They added another rank. Platinum, Diamond, Grandmaster.
Why are you so low?
I'm low?
Yeah, you said plat. It sounded like it starts off at platinum.
I'm a
Does it
low.
start off in bronze?
No, it starts off in bronze.
What is it? Tell me from the starting point to where you're at.
Bronze, silver, gold, platinum.
Okay, so you're a couple levels ahead.
Yeah, it's not easy. Don't think it's easy. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right, cool. That's all I got.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on YouTube and Spotify. This is the Double O Podcast. This is your host, Pennywise TV, my co-host, Unknown Skills, and we're out.